Hey, what's going on, everybody? Farrington Empire here. There's been some requests to see my new setup with my computer and everything else like that, so I figured about time to get one of those movies done. Finally got everything cleaned up. It looks real nice. As nice as it's going to be anyway. So I'll take you on a quick tour. This will be a nice short video. If you guys want some more elaboration based off of what all I'm doing, just let me know and I'll upload that. So cool, let's continue. Alrighty, so this is where everything starts here. That chair is in the process of being recovered, but this is my little steampunk zone. As you can see, we've got everything here. My picture from Death Sculpt, all my pins from different conventions and so forth that I've been to, as well as some soundproofing, and one of the halogen lights I use to light my green screen. But this has all sorts of stuff on it, from radios to glasses. It's got my Pip-Boy on there, a bunch of different stuff that I've worn to conventions, a couple of different gaming things peppered in there. This stick is my quarterstaff, and I've got two swords in here. If you remember the loot crate openings I used to do, that is the sort of loot crate opening this. I got a little tea dispenser here with another hat on it, which is delightful. Air purifier, all that good stuff. Okay, so over here, I've got my suit of armor there on the left-hand side. I put some new shadow boxes up above my computer here, which are full of all of my Fallout stuff. So let me see if this is going to be too awkward. So this right here is my Nuka-Cola Quantum that I made for myself there, with a bottle cap next to it, some Vault-Tec stuff, other loot cratey things. And then I'm going to get another light for this Nuka-Cola Quantum, which was given to me by Nighthawk ATX and other loot crate dudes. I got my light box here that shines on my face, and that's an LED light there, which I use to splash some extra color, depending on what all I'm playing, using, that kind of stuff. I don't use it too much anymore, but I used to quite a bit, actually. And then I got my new multi-pass there from the most recent loot crate, which I am so pumped about. And that schmutz on the wall is old soundproofing tile. So up on top of my main monitor here, you can see I have my webcam, and then that little black box on the left there is my receiver for track IR5, which I know has been asked about quite a bit as well. Dropped my cane, sorry. Still hobbling around. But over here I have my two systems that I'm running. The blue computer runs the left monitor and the down center monitor, and the top middle monitor and the right hand monitor is run by the computer that is located within my desk. This keyboard that you see here is connected to the blue computer. That's Poop Shoot's old machine, but the way I have it set up, if she wants to stream again, I just have to disconnect about 3 or 4 cables, run it back upstairs, and she'll be back in business. I'll have her up and running within 20 minutes. So that was intentional. So it's there. That's why it's located on top. It's not really tucked away anywhere. It's so that I can easily snag it. If you guys remember the inside of that one, other than the horrendous reflection that you can see in there, that's her system running beautifully. So there you go. There's that. I got my PS4 up top, pens, all that kind of stuff, cough drops, blah, blah, blah. Candle, because, you know, I like it to smell nice in my studio. That's the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB that I use to talk to Beaksworth. He's listening through that also. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera all over the place. Also, if you hear me talking in TeamSpeak, that is the microphone that is being captured there. That's my main, Razer Black Widow Ultimate keyboard for my main rig. That's the DAC right there, the digital audio converter that helped fix my audio issues there, running into my soundboard, which is now being captured by analog Lysol wipes to keep things nice and clean. And then the two mice, the one on the left is for the blue machine, the one on the right is for my main rig, and then just crap and stuff over here, pictures of my nieces, nephew, that sort of thing. This is the microphone that I use, a lot of you know. This is the Shure SM7B that I use, which is a pretty fantastic little microphone if you're looking for something with a real clean audio. I've got another little mic strapped to the outside here. I just rigged this up. I don't know if I like it yet or not, but I'm going to be trying. I might be talking to Beaksworth now through that microphone, the little white one, because it captures decent audio. And it might be a little bit cleaner, might be a little more accurate, so I don't have to repeat myself quite so much, which I'm sure some of you have seen on cast before. That's my wheel. I've got a Get my pedals down underneath there. The green screen's been messed up because I was shuffling around cleaning stuff up today, but that'll get fixed. But I have a light underneath my desk as well as underneath this little bit here. That's actually a C-clamp, which is holding my other webcam, which captures my feet whenever I play America Truck Simulator. The cool thing about this wheel stand is it does just fold up and slide underneath my desk. It's kind of hard to tell, but the distance between the front of my desk here and the back is close to 3.5, 4 feet. So there's plenty of room for it back there. I can kind of slide it in and turn it sideways, and it fits beautifully, all that good stuff. So this is my view while I'm streaming. I put the game on this screen here. Chat is now over here, as well as Beaksworth, my little voice attack system here. And then below that sometimes is TeamSpeak if I'm using it. Over here I have my Twitter feed, I have XSplit running up in this top right corner, my notifications running down here just in case I miss any, and then down on this bottom screen I usually have my bot, my dashboard, and Spotify running. So like I said before, I need the real estate of 4 screens. I run too much crap. And then sometimes I'll run Zoom in tandem on these two here, communicating between the two machines. That is why there is a slight delay on that, but it's not too bad. For lighting issues over there, I've got a little halogen light clipped up to the top. Got another one over here. This is my crafting zone, by the way. We'll cover that in just a hot second. So behind where I stream is my green screen. It does look kind of weird, but when those two lights are on, that seam in the middle disappears. Sometimes it's kind of visible. That usually requires me to reboot some junk. Now we're going to look behind this, which is a nightmare. Not really. I got extra audio equipment here, more sound tiles, crap like that, and the rest of my basement. But there is a futon back here as well, and this green screen can easily be draped behind that. So if I have any visitors, like I know Elegy of Games lives nearby, if I have any friends in town, anything like that, what I can do is boot that up and boot it up. What am I saying? I could take the green screen, drop it on the other side, and be able to stream from the futon with the webcams so that we can have a better view of what's going on and you can see both casters. So that should be pretty fun. Or if it's only 2 people, sometimes we could pull up 2 chairs here. And my printer. Oh, wow. Over here, I've got all of my e-juices. You can see in the top thing there. Those are some Clockwork Droid masks, all that good stuff. Over here, this is my crafting area. That little boom arm has a quick connect for my webcam that captures, is currently being used to capture the wheel, which you can see sticking out of my ceiling up there. So that can be connected there, and I can easily run a microphone over here just real quick to capture anything that's going on over in this corner. But this is just a mess because it's full of all the crap that I'm working on. And then we have my chair here, which I know people have been asking about. It's not a DX Racer. It's actually a GT Omega. It's a competitor to the DX Racer. It's a fantastic chair. So if you're thinking about getting something that's like a DX Racer that's not quite the same amount of money, it's pretty close. That's what that is there. So final view here. That is my setup right there as it stands right now. The top center monitor is connected to the wall via VESA mounts. These 2 monitors are actually being bridged between my main desk and a bookshelf, so that's creatively done. Got my clock to keep myself on time, and yeah, there you go. So my clock looks really funny through the camera. That is normally solid, but it's flashing, I suppose, so those kind of fade in and out. Either way. And then this bottom monitor here, I actually took the stand off of it to make it sit a little bit lower down, and it's currently being held up by a Post-it note dispenser. So, you know, all that good stuff. Fun, creative solution crap there. But either way, yeah, that's my setup basically right now. I've got a lot of sound dampening behind the futon on this green screen wall behind us. There is a lot of clothing that is hung there. That's Poop Shoot's costume storage. So that dampens a lot of noise. As you can hear, there's not a whole lot of sound down here, which is delightful. It's also nice and cold to cool both of these rigs over here, which exist close to one another, but they don't share a whole lot of air, which is really super nice. So yeah, but that's the setup, guys. That's everything in all of its glory. I've got the wheel set up. I'll put that away typically when I'm streaming. Also, over here in this little cabinet here, down on the bottom. Whenever we play, whenever I play GTA 5, I'll use the gamepad that's down there, and I also keep my HOTAS. It surprisingly fits really well, so that gets stored in the bottom, and paperwork goes up on top, scripts and such the like. So yeah, and there's the hat. It hasn't dyed. It needs to be cleaned because it hasn't been worn in a long time. But that's the top hat. It has not gone away. The goggles are located just beneath it, and then my Track IR little thingy dude, that little black thing there is right there. And I have asthma, so there you go. I also take Pro Air. Hooray. But there you go. That's the setup. If you have any questions about anything else, let me know. And thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.